thrift, thrift, thrift. Nah.
Oh my.
Nah.
Oh my.
Yes, yes, yes. Chant it. Yes, thrift, thrift.
I thought.
Oh, I'm so excited to be here today. This is one of my favorite thrift stores.
It is.
It is.
It's got a great mission. Store. They usually have good stuff in here. It's good to go in every way.
Yep, every time we go there, we hit on great stuff. The service is amazing. The ladies that check us out, I mean, it is top of my list. If you ever get to Corry, Pennsylvania, you have to stop in here at the Village Thrift Store.
Yes.
Thrift Shop. All kinds of good stuff. So, let's start the cart a-flowing, please.
First, real quick, it is a nonprofit that helps older area residents stay in their home.
True. Yep. It supports local seniors. Yep. Absolutely. Great cause. Yep. So this, I always like getting the basket warmed up. You know, that was a piece
Donna White piece.
By Donna White. Yeah, she is a decorative painter known in the decorative painting world. So we scored that and popped it over onto our eBay shop. We have been thrifting today a whole bunch of different places. So stay tuned here in the vlog because we'll be taking you with us. And yeah, we'll be getting them. The goal is to thrift and to list. So if you are also flipping for profit, you can list along with us. We'll keep you company. This piece here.
Yes. It's a decorative art piece.
I don't know if I should have left that behind or not. I felt like they said the word Italy on the bottom. It looked pretty exquisite.
It was. I looked at there's a lot of chips. And actually,
lots of little pieces missing. Yeah. If anybody knows anything about that piece, will you please leave it in the comments below? And yes. Okay, so here's something I do know about. Candle holders.
Yes.
I know about candle holders. It's my expertise, okay? I say you can never have too many candle holders. And this right here, I don't even think I'm going to paint that.
Let's face it, the world goes back to living in the Stone Age. We'll have plenty of candelabras that, you know, we could light the Vatican if we really wanted to be honest with you. Just saying.
Right? I scored that piece for $3.99, so yeah, we're keeping that one. That was a good one, wasn't it?
Right.
Were you proud of me for scoring that?
That was a cool one. I would have, if I was solid, I would have grabbed it.
Yeah, there was a lady who came by and she was looking at me. I'm like, I ain't putting this back. This is mine.
Yeah. Right. Back off, lady.
So we're just getting warmed up here. All kinds of good stuff. And today we found some glass as well intermixed in here. So if you're somebody who's a glass expert, maybe you can help us identify what they were.
We've been pretty glass heavy as of late.
We've been learning.
That's not our wheelhouse. So
we're learning.
We're like venturing into deep waters here.
I know. I said to Matt coming out, Isn't it so... There's a theme here. Isn't it so fun to get out and thrift? And then when you start being able to recognize... You know, like there was a pink glass up there. And I can't help but wonder, did I miss that? What was that over there? I don't know. It showed up a little differently. By the way, I love these candle holders. Do you see that?
Yes.
With the vintage prisms.
You see that cow doll?
No.
It's right there beside it.
I was looking at a piece of glass. See? You wanted the cow doll?
No, she's utterly ridiculous.
I think this might have been some hobnail. I always want to say...
You just totally missed that.
Yeah. What'd you say? What'd you say? I'm sorry. I'm focused on the pretty glass.
See, even Stanley got up and sneaked.
You think she might have been what? Did you say something?
Yeah.
What?
She's utterly ridiculous.
Oh, you're utterly ridiculous. Okay, so last time I was here,
the giant orange.
Or lemon. I think it's an orange.
No, it's an orange.
I think it's an orange. Was there, and it's still there. I feel like it might be waiting for me to take it home.
No.
Well, I don't like to decorate with things with grapes on it. I am into ginormous fruit cookie jars and things like that. You know?
Yes.
Everybody to each their own, right?
Very much so.
I'm looking at all these glasses and stuff thinking, any cool pieces to decorate with for Christmas, drop some ornaments in them. Okay, this piece here. What's it said? Homer?
Laughlin.
No
idea.
No idea. It had pink and blue on it. I messed with it for a little bit. I'm like, what? So maybe I should Google this. You know, we now have computers in our pockets. Should I Google this? Oh, I put it down and I kept on browsing and I forgot about that piece. I was going to come back to it and say, hey, Matt, let's look this up because I can't help but wonder if that's a collectible piece. So tell me if I made a big mistake by leaving that on the shelf. And I can't do anything about it because they don't reopen till next week. So I'll wait to see what you guys tell me.
Speaking of utterly ridiculous, I'm noticing a theme.
He's cute. You know, I looked at this and...
That's a she.
That is a she, you're right.
Yes.
I looked at this, and then I realized it was 2 parts. Do you see that? You can hide your treasures in there.
You can hide
Sneaky.
your stuff in it.
Yeah. Okay, let's talk about this glass fish. You know me.
This glass fish was a reoccurring theme today.
I love glass paperweights.
Cloths. I didn't know. Look, glass cloths.
Yes. Well, we got the fish that is now listed. Woohoo! I think somebody else will enjoy this, so let's make that our way to the cart with the fishy.
Or the basket. And the pack mule, who is me.
That's right.
Oh, yeah. Those ducks, man. Those poor ducks. I don't know what happened to ducks. I'm not talking about the dove candle holder or the cardinal. But these giant ducks up here.
Right. Let me see. Did we get them?
No, we must not have got them.
Did they see things?
Oh, they've seen things. Shock and disbelief. So this is a super cool piece. It was marked and made in England, and it had enamel, hand-painted enamel on that teapot. Usually I don't go after the teapots, but we found some good ones as of late. And this piece is super cool here because this is hand-painted. It's a monarch butterfly, and you see it's a very delicate painting.
Flowers.
Very well done.
Love the colors. Love
Very
that.
old, too. I have no idea how old
Yep.
it is.
So we snagged that and listed it today as well. And it's also signed. Look how beautiful that is. Oh, I'm so glad I got that up close like that. Just gorgeous. So you agree with me that, yeah, let's grab that.
Yes. And you wanted me to grab that other thing.
And I said, does that match your teapot?
No, it didn't.
And you said, feel it. You could tell that it was hand painted. Your teapot was. Yeah. Okay, I like this piece right here. I love this. I felt like this could look well in our house with the purple, like it felt Harry Potter style. So
well, you brought it in.
a couple bucks? Yeah.
So it's got hearts
it's
and
ours.
clubs on it. It's like a poker candle thing.
Ah! There they are.
They're so surprised that we found these things. Is it Fenton? Is it not Fenton? We're not sure. We don't know that much, but it looks an awful lot like some of the Fenton we've seen.
Yeah, it definitely looks like, I feel like this should be collectible glass, but not sure. We held it, we cradled it, and we left it there.
We stroked it and loved it. And
once again, I feel like that might have been something I wanted to take home. And I keep on going, so tell me what you think. These look familiar too.
It looks like a depression glass or molded glass.
I thought those were beautiful. Mm-hmm. And that right there, I'm like, is that a piece of decoration? And then I shook it and I could hear
peppermill.
Yeah, maybe pepper salt inside of it. That was the most pretty, antique style peppermill I've ever seen. But there was only one, so I left it there.
Well, it's salt in it, You take that home with you. So, here's some salt for you.
Is that good luck? When you toss it over
throw
your shoulder?
Yeah. So, and here are the village people. Glad to see they're working after all these years. So.
They're having a gathering up there. I don't know what they're talking about. I love... Do you see the Santa candle in the back, too?
Yes.
I love this candle right here. And so I thought this is going to be good for my winter decorating.
You don't want to burn those candles.
No, this is for... I barely ever burn candles. I buy them and I stick them in my candle holders and they're more decorative for me. I'm a tart burner kind of person.
Is this Fenton? Is it not?
Loved these. Were drawn to these beautiful, vivid, red, ruby colored, what is that, maybe candle holders? They did look like Fenton to me, possibly Fenton hobnail glass, but not positive. If anybody knows for sure, let me know. I listed them as vintage glass, but if you can truly identify them for me, please let me know below.
They could be cordial glasses.
What is that?
Cordial, like little strong wines or light liqueurs, cordial.
Let's see
like cordial
what the
cherries.
audience says. Yes. I love that little moon and stars decorative bowl.
You like all the moon and stars.
I do. Ooh.
Oh, look, it's tin. It's the
Santa.
Jeweler. I was talking about the tins.
Oh, Santa was hiding behind them.
Oh, what'd Santa see?
I don't know.
Oh, my goodness.
It's funny. You could see him from his nose up, and he looked kind of normal like that, right? And then the moment you pull him out, you're like...
That's something he saw. Somebody's on the naughty list. He looked into the window.
There was something going on
He saw
behind
something in the
those.
window that wasn't supposed to be going on.
Oh, I love these big glass vases right here. This is what I'm looking with to decorate a little bit for Christmas with on my windowsills.
He saw what you're doing.
I know. He's like, oh,
you YouTube people? He's saying you YouTube people are freaks.
So right here, I'm not going to miss out on this one. This is a beautiful owl tart burner. And I'm going to tell you, on one of these vlogs, Matt said to me, Sonia, yeah, I like, you know, a Scentsy one that I saw recently. And you said you liked it better than the grandma ones that I've been bringing home. And I'm like, what?
You heard me. I didn't stutter.
So when I saw this owl, I said, well, I apparently need to upgrade them. So I'm not going to miss out on this one. I'm kind of sad that I did not take that tiki style Scentsy tart burner with me. If you saw in a recent trip to Goodwill, I looked it up online, and apparently there are a lot of people that collect these Scentsy retired. They no longer make them anymore tart burners, and they start off at usually around $45 to $55 a piece. And when they're retired, well, people will pay for the older ones that they can't get anymore. So I feel like I missed the boat on that one. But I was not leaving.
Might be there when you go back. You don't know.
Yeah, you know, it's about an hour away. So by the time I make it back, if they're there, if it's there, I need it.
These were cool. Unfortunately, they were chipped. Those were Hall glass, the highly collectible Hall.
Yeah.
So what you see on the Antique Roadshow.
That is. You watched a lot of Antique Roadshow, didn't you? I did. Yeah, I used to watch it with you, but you were really super into it.
I liked watching English people being very surprised.
You know what other show I really like? American Pickers.
Yeah, we used to watch a lot of that too.
Yeah, I love that. Anybody out there watch American Pickers? Oh, so those were cool pieces that were there. Anybody listening, watching?
So this is a painting. This is a real handmade painting. It just needs. It was acrylic and it was done with a knife. So it was super nice. So we took that home with us.
Yep. You know, all the stuff that we got today, the ladies up front, they definitely supported our purchases. They were saying, oh, wow, that's nice. You know, that's cute. Oh, that's awesome.
Of course they did. They want to sell stuff. Let's not be...
Well, they're stuck at the register, so they're watching other people put stuff out.
So these are those haul pieces you can see on top where a piece is broken, that lid and those little chips.
Yeah.
So
we left it there because of the chips and the broken parts, but maybe if somebody was, you know, purchasing it for themselves directly to keep as part of their collection, they might want it, but to resell, I thought maybe I'll leave it there.
Yeah,
I like these pieces.
It was priced about right for that. This is an interesting piece. I never seen anything like it. It was Chinese. It was glass. It was hand painted, a cat and a grasshopper, and it spun. I don't know what the purpose of it was.
Did you saw a grasshopper with that cat?
Yes.
You see the grasshopper.
What do you think the cat was looking at?
I swear.
The cat was looking at you?
I'm going to have to go back and look at this. I did not see a grasshopper. It's funny how we look at stuff and you pick out certain things and, you know.
I look for the small threats before I engage the big threats.
These were ceramic and don't know anything about them.
Did you take them? I can't remember.
I don't think we took them. I think we kept moving on, but yeah.
Moving on. Yeah. Can't take all the good stuff.
We shall adopt him and call him Shelly.
Oh my.
What a sweet little critter you are. Look at your tail. Oh my, he's got a shell for a tail. How sweet is that? Shelly or Shelby? Which do you prefer?
Sheldon.
Or Sheldon. How many shell names can we come up with? Yes. Give your vote in the comments.
Blue, yes. This is a cool little piece. This is Kate. Kate. Is that the name?
2001.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to find out more about this set. I did just post it online. It says $5.99 there, but then it says 3 pieces, $3.99. And I asked the ladies up front, and they said, "Yep, $3.99 takes all the 3 pieces." So maybe that was an old tag that was on the teapot there.
The old taggeroony.
Yep. So we took that. We are the proud owners of this whimsical. It's got hearts and the green colors there. If you look inside, you'll see like a heart down at the bottom of the creamer. But everything was in great shape. So yeah, we took that home. It was just saying, it just jumped out.
This teapot was here before. It's a modern piece. It's kind of cool when you're looking at it, but then you realize it was kind of a mass-produced piece. So we just left it there and moved on.
That looks really old to me.
It's not.
You don't think so?
No, I've seen many of those actually.
Okay, all right. Moving on.
Moving on up.
You've been collecting teapots lately, though.
Yeah, but I've been finding good teapots lately.
Yeah, there are a lot of teapots on the shelves.
People have been getting rid of their teapots.
Do they not know that it's winter season?
What's wrong with them?
Yeah, this is the time to break out the tea bags. Huh.
Yeah.
Go figure.
Well, you know, people in the U.S. are coffee drinkers. Canada, you guys are more tea drinkers. My mother was a tea drinker. True. She wasn't a coffee drinker, so I grew up with tea rather than coffee.
I think in general, are there more coffee drinkers than tea drinkers?
Absolutely.
So. Tell us what you drink below, coffee or tea. Another bin of needles.
What is up with you and needles lately?
I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm finding now. This is the second time I found a bin of them. This here, I'm like, what is this? Could this be something for my door? Then I'm like, okay, that's too much work. It's an art
thing, yeah.
That's too much felt work.
And
then I'm like, oh, bread maker behind that. And then I thought, let's just see what else is on the shelf here. You never know.
There are all kinds of gadgets on there.
Yep.
So, oh, look at that. What's that? Candles. And this was kind of like just a melange of different things there.
Yeah, this is kind of the crafting area. Look, some borders there. Remember when borders were really in style?
Kind of catch-all. Yeah. Borders, it cracks me up. I'm sorry, when I was thinking of places, every apartment I was in for like 5 years had
those borders.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so right here, this looked like a handmade mirror, which I thought was neat. But this brought back memories. This was the worst possible sled you could be given.
Especially if it, well, you know what?
I don't know about you.
Terrible.
They don't go fast. If you're out with friends, we call it sliding where I'm from in Canada. You guys call it sledding?
Sled riding.
We call it sliding. So when you're sliding down a hill, that thing sticks onto snow so bad.
You gotta get it all the right temperature. You got it right. Look, it's a cow pie.
A cow pie?
Yes.
So yeah, I'd be like, Oh, look at all the molds over there on the wall. See this.
I could have utilized those.
Yes, you could.
Hey, shoes, $4.99. Yep. Less marked.
Is that where you got the painting?
That's where I got the painting over there.
Ah.
And there's a lady looking at it. That's why I was like, bam!
Yeah, they grab that. Look at that, the Christmas mouse. You know what happens when you give a mouse a cookie?
I don't know.
We used to read that book.
Book to Riley,
yep.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Good memories. So yeah, they had a bunch of Christmas stuff. They have a bunch of sales coming up as well. They were telling us about. I think pretty soon, right around Christmas, they're going to be, what is it? Fill a bag of clothes or something for $5. And anyway, go check it out to make sure
they have a 25
you know what they're
cent
doing.
Area too.
They do.